This is all about some random stuff that I loved this month. Welcome. Unlike other favorites videos that you guys are probably used to out in the YouTube sphere, this one only includes like the tiniest bit of fashion and beauty that is not the main focus whatsoever. It's primarily like home things. The Zara home. Did you know Zara had a home store? I didn't. I've actually never bought anything from like a Zara store. I don't own anything from Zara, but I popped into the home store because I wanted to get a new candle. Our apartment's pretty janky, and so sometimes it just smells a little off, and so I like to burn candles. I decided to go for incense sticks instead. These ones are the scent Green Herbs or Herbs. The scent is amazing. They burn for, and they burn for a really long time. I think this was like 50 kwai. Oh, it's right on here. 49 kwai. Yeah, so that's about $7, somewhere around $7 for these. So not cheap, but it comes with a ton of them. I've been using these like almost every single day for the entire month. I actually don't own an incense holder, so what I did is I used an old jar that I had olives in before. I filled it about 2/3 of the way full with rice, and then this just sticks right into the rice, and I have a coaster underneath it, and I just make sure I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. Super easy. I hopped on the adult coloring book bandwagon. I know, it's a little bit shameful, but I got these postcards from the Green Party. It's some like chain gift store in China. In case you guys don't know, I'm in China. Woo! Surprise! But these look like they're probably Korean. It's just a bunch of different super pretty designs. And I have trouble relaxing. When I feel like I'm having trouble relaxing, I'll light an incense stick and I'll color, and I'm not allowed to stop coloring and chilling out until the incense stick is completely burned down. My brain is like go, go, go all the time. So this helps me out a lot. That's why I enjoy it. I don't think it's particularly like useful to my life other than the fact that it gets me in like a meditative state. I'm not sure if I'll actually send those postcards, but I do have fun coloring them. Packing cubes. These are really small packing cubes. My mother-in-law gifted these to us around Christmas time, and I use them all the time. Basically, I'll take this one with me and I'll fill it with like hand sanitizer, tissues. It's like my little to-go emergency or like self-care type kit. Makes it so much easier to like move from bag to bag when it's just all in here. And then I have a smaller one too, and this one I use for my GoPro accessories, so it's got like my floaty back in there. They're by a company called Travel On. I'm not sure exactly where she got them, but there's so many different types of packing cubes out there. I have found ones that are super similar to these on Amazon. And along with pretty much everything else that I could find links for, everything I mentioned in this video is linked below if you become interested in it. Up to you. The next favorite is a little bit silly, but it is one of my favorites. Whenever I go shopping for laundry detergent, not that I go shopping for laundry detergent that often, I guess, but I go into Carrefour and then I get bombarded by these like Chinese ladies who are working there, and then they try to help me. And no matter how many times I say, sorry, I don't understand in Chinese, like basically I'm like, I don't speak Chinese. They keep talking to me and it makes it really stressful, and I already like get really anxious, and so it just like heightens my anxiety so that I have trouble buying laundry detergent. And long story short, I accidentally bought this thinking it was laundry detergent when it is actually laundry sanitizer. I didn't even know that existed. This is by Dettol, which I believe is some kind of like UK company. Do you guys hear that? It's someone on like a bike with a megaphone that's playing on repeat. Some kind of message about collecting recyclables, probably. Yeah, that's a real thing that happens here. Anyways, this is by Dettol. It is like a spruce scent, I think. I don't know, it's all in Chinese, so I can't really read this. Maybe you guys can. But basically the reason I like it is because it does not have bleach, but do you know that like satisfying smell and feel of like freshly bleached things? Not the like harshness of it, but like that clean, it's just so clean. I don't know, I like that. So this is a way to do it to clothes that should not be bleached. Are you still recording? Yes, you are. Next thing, which I have an entire video on this, bullet journaling. I have totally been dedicated to this. Also, this pen is really awesome, and rest in peace pen. This pen does not work anymore. It's out of ink. But my friend got it for me when she was in Japan, and I'm not sure where I can buy another one. Hopefully I find a link to it and include it below. It's the Friction Ball Slim 038. And I know it's kind of silly to be like, oh, I love this pen, but seriously, I love this pen. It's got like a really, really pointy, like fine tip, and it's actually erasable with friction. So this isn't a like rubber eraser, it's just like some kind of friction inducing material. Because that's what I usually write my bullet journal with. Next, Dove body wash. I know you can get this in the US, Not exactly sure what it's called. This one has Chinese characters on it because I'm in China, but it says it's deeply nourishing. It is very moisturizing. I have had the most insane eczema breakout of my life in the last like few weeks. It was bad in Nanjing, but it's worse here in Beijing. I don't know if it's the pollution or because the water is like really hard. It's got a lot of metals in it. I don't know what it is, but basically this helps me just the tiniest bit because when I wash myself off in the shower and I use this, I actually get out of the shower feeling like already somewhat moisturized, which is really nice when you have dry skin. So if you have dry skin, I highly recommend this. It's not very expensive. I'll link it down below, but it might just be cheaper to go into like a Walgreens or CVS or whatever you have in your area and just go grab it. Basically over the year of 2016, I've sort of developed a little bit of a problem with oils. In case you can't tell, I love essential oils. Oh, there's a hair on it. That's nice. I have actually been using this essential oil for a very long time. It's tea tree oil, almost $11, so it's not cheap. Got it when I was in college. What I use it for is zits, which I should use it on this one. My mother-in-law, she gave me these two little sample size hair oils, and I've been obsessed with these. Also, I've had these since I came to China, and I've used them consistently, and they're still not gone, and they're freaking trial size. That's what I love about oil. They take forever to go away. Body oil. I went to a shop in Chiang Mai called Herb Basics. That's what it was called, Herb Basics. And I got 3 different types of oils. So one is an aromatic body oil, and this one is Sai Yud smell. Okay, we're gonna finish out this favorites video vlog style because my camera just died. I know I don't have an extra battery because I'm not an official YouTube life person yet. I should get an extra battery. This is like a floral scented aromatic body oil, and basically right after I've used so much of it, after you take a shower, just before you dry yourself off. So while you're wet, you put some of this in your palms and then you rub it all over your body. I know this sounds really wrong, but it's wonderful. And then you dry yourself off. So your towel smells like body oil, you smell like delicious body oil, your skin's super soft. It's just amazing. I freaking love it. The other 2 things that I got were a spring lavender body oil and a Thai blend body oil. This, oh my god, this smells incredible. It has grapeseed oil. My favorite part about it is that you can put it on and your hands don't feel super greasy, but it still feels like it's doing God's work, you know? This is an amazing, amazing hand cream. I feel like I should give this to my mom at some point because she would freaking love this. Caudalie, I think is a good brand. I don't know. I got it from Sephora. I really just picked it out randomly. Some Parisian, made in France type brand. This month I've been loving 2 fruits, mango and passion fruit. For real, go watch my exotic fruit taste test video where I taste passion fruit. At first I was like, well, I don't know about this, I don't know, but I've been so obsessed with it lately, and I swear there's like some kind of weird chemical in my brain now that like when I think about passion fruit, I have to have it. It's like an addiction. I bought all the passion fruit that my fruit lady had, and yes, I have a fruit lady. I've also been loving some shorts that I bought from H&M a couple months ago. These are like just some flowy patterned shorts. They've got an elastic waistband in the back, and then in the front it's like a flat kind of a fabric, so it doesn't look like it's an elastic all the way around. They have freaking pockets, which is essential with shorts, and they're just super flowy. They're not too short, not too long. They're like perfect length, and I've just been wearing the crap out of these shorts. I love them. I have them in this pattern, and then I also have them in black. The other fashion favorite I'm going to mention, which you guys have most likely seen, I've been wearing them to death, these sandals. I got these from the Chiang Mai Sunday night market from a guy who apparently hand makes them. I had a bunch of drinks, we've been out all night, and then we come across this sandal stand, and he's like packing his stuff up because they're closing down the night market, and I randomly just tried on some shoes, and these fit so nicely. I love them. I don't know what size they are, but they're real leather up top, real rubber on the bottom. They're flexible in the right place, but not flexible in the place you don't want them to be. Like, I used to work in a shoe department, so I kind of like know a bit about how a shoe should be to be healthy for your foot, and this meets basically all my requirements. So I'm really impressed with these. In Thai baht numbers, these looked really expensive at first, but when I did the conversion, it was like $18 US for a pair of handmade leather sandals. That's insane. That is so insane. Like, I wish he had 2 pairs. I probably would have bought 2. I hope they last me a very long time. But I wear them every day, so who knows. So some other things I've been loving this month, I'm just gonna like lean forward and chat with you guys. So first of all, I have been using the, oh my god, I'm going to say this wrong, the Breezometer app, and that tracks air quality. So in Beijing, I've noticed we've been waking up in the morning and looking outside, and things look very hazy outside. And I keep finding myself going to like the AQI Air Quality Index website to figure out what it is right now, but it's not like specific to my area in Beijing because Beijing is huge. So I've been using this app called Breezometer, and it checks like your specific location. So it's checking like the Chaoyang district in Beijing, so it's close to where I am. And that's really been helping me determine whether or not I should feel comfortable exercising outside, whether I feel like I should go outside just for fun. There's been some days this week where the air quality has been so bad, and the only time I'll go outside is if I need to go actually get something like that we need. So like I really wanted to go on a long bike ride and go buy coconut ice cream and mix it with passion fruit, but I didn't do it because the air quality was really bad. So this app has been helping me determine if it is bad or not. Expressvpn. I mean, this isn't my monthly favorite. This is my favorite of the year. If you're going to China, get Expressvpn. Buy your VPN before you go. I don't care if you're visiting China, if you're living here, freaking marrying someone here, you need a VPN. If you want to keep your online social life that you have wherever you are in the world, while you're in China, you need a VPN to access those websites. Facebook, Instagram, Google, Gmail, YouTube, Snapchat, anything, you need VPN. So Expressvpn, I've been using for months now. The two other China-based bloggers that I know of here in Beijing both use Expressvpn also, and we all love it. Link to that is down below. And also you can have it across, I think, 3 devices. So I have it on my laptop and my phone, but I think I can add it to my Kindle too if I want to. Or like if you have an iPad or something, you can add it on there as well. Eric and I actually have our own separate plans, and it's been worth every penny, let me tell you. The last app I'm going to mention, probably heard about a billion freaking times, and it's not just an app, but I use it as an app on my phone primarily. Audible. I know you probably heard so much about Audible. I recently signed up with like a 30-day free trial where you get 2 free audiobooks, and then it's $15 a month after that, and you get 1 audiobook per month, and then if you want to buy another one, it's heavily discounted. It has already paid itself off so quickly. I listened to Lost on Planet China by Martin Troost, Wild by Cheryl Strayed, and now I'm listening to Furiously Happy by Jenny Lawson. Oh my god, I love Jenny Lawson. If you guys have anxiety and you have a sense of humor, you will love Jenny Lawson. I've paid a total of $15 so far, and the audiobooks themselves I think have added up to around like $60 total. So if you want 2 free audiobooks, click that link down below. 2 movies this month. Number 1, Blood Diamond. I know, I should have watched this movie a long time ago, but I finally watched it for the very first time this month, and I loved it because the topic is really serious and sad, but it's very realistic, and I love the way they end the movie. It's not just like a purely like happy-go-lucky feel-good movie, but it doesn't leave you feeling like hopeless. So I just thought it was a really good movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, as always, is amazing. Why didn't he get an Oscar for that? Why did he get it for The Revenant? Nobody knows. Whatever, let's move on. Kubo and the Two Strings. That's the other movie I watched this month. I believe it's still in theaters right now. The quality that I watched it on was awful, but the movie was still amazing. It's a Japanese kind of a theme to it, animated. I think it's actually claymation, which is freaking crazy because it does not look like claymation. It's like, how did you do that? It's just a good story about, what is it about exactly? It's just about everything. It's about life, mortality, immortality, what it means to be a part of a community, what it means to have family. It's just a lot of different things. I think you could watch it with kids also, but it might be a little bit scary at times. I wasn't like super scared or anything, so your children will probably be fine. They're probably braver than I am. I'm probably so behind on this because I'm in China and I'm not in the US. I'm not up to date on US music, but it is Closer by the Chainsmokers featuring Halsey. Love that song. Other song I've been loving is actually a remix, so I'm not sure, maybe I would be able to include that in vlogs later on, but it's 15 by Goldroom featuring Cheetah. I don't know either of these people. Anyways, that's my monthly favorites. All the links to everything down below. As always, I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Eric told me my endings can be really drawn out and awkward, so I'm going to try something new, you guys. I'm going to try to end my vlogs like I end my phone conversations. Okay, bye!
No.